Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today it is time to have a look at another data mine from Zabby, and this one is for the new season of the Battle Pass, which should be starting in about a day. This is obviously the Battle Pass Armored Elephant, and based around the main prize, which is the Elephant for the Germans, a premium version of a very similar vehicle to the Ferdinand, with some slight changes and improvements, but nothing that will really affect it too much when it comes to War Thunder. Also in the data mine we have the decorations and also some more information about the vehicles themselves, so let's get into it. As always, if you want to have a look at the data mines, there will be links in the description, so make sure to check it out. The first thing to look at is the vehicles, the Elephant, the Cadres, and also the F6C10. What is kind of interesting though is there doesn't seem to be a fourth vehicle yet, at least when it comes to the files. Either they're holding it back, or they're only going to do 3 vehicles when it comes to the Battle Pass. Now I always thought it would make more sense just to do 3 vehicles. You do 1 ground, 1 air, and then 1 naval, but I'm guessing that hasn't been the case, in the last Battle Passes, so it'd be kind of weird if it is the case this time, and I'm guessing they'll fill it up with more stuff going ahead. So we'll see if this Battle Pass only has access to 3 vehicles, or if a 4th one will magically appear tomorrow. Who knows? The first one we're having a look at is the Elephant itself. This is going to be a rank 4 vehicle. It's going to be premium, which will be quite nice, and have a repair cost of 2020 SL, so pretty low. A lot of the Battle Pass vehicles have pretty low repair costs, which is quite nice. It will be 6-7 in realistic ground, so very similar to the Ferdinand. In arcade, it will be 7-0 though. Slightly different to realistic, but once again mirroring the Ferdinand when it comes to the actual battle ratings. Compared to the Ferdinand itself, the Elephant has less ammo in it. It actually has 38 rounds instead of 50, so not a huge deal. If you're taking 50 rounds of ammunition, then you're a lot bolder than I am. It also has the machine gun. It has access to the physical tracks, which hopefully we see on the Ferdinand eventually from update Hot Tracks, if you remember that one. And it also has less forward gears and more reverse gears, a lower max speed. It has 30 kilometers an hour compared to 34, and also a lower max reverse speed, 29 compared to 31. It should have different track sounds as well, and also a little bit more armor on it, so it should be slightly better than the Ferdinand, but as I said, nothing too crazy. We're talking about very minimal differences here when it comes to the vehicle. The Cadres, the D79, obviously is a battle class destroyer. It's going to be at rank 3, 4.7 BR, and also be a premium event vehicle. Repair cost is 1320 SL in AB and 1680 SL in RB. So overall, not too bad when it comes to the machine itself, and has slightly different amounts of guns, slightly different armor layouts, and also more crew compared to the Armada, which is the standard battle class when it comes to the tech tree. But overall, pretty similar to the ones which we already have, but it does get the premium bonuses, which is super nice. Then you've got the F6C10. This is the French P-51C, the reconnaissance aircraft, and it is going to be at rank 3, battle rating 3.7 for arcade and realistic, and 4.0 for simulator. It also has a repair cost of 1420 in RB and 540 in AB, and it doesn't have access to any secondaries, only has access to the 50 cals, which it should have 4 overall, so not great for the vehicle when it comes to ground forces, but will be a decent grinder when it comes to air realistic and also air arcade for your lineups. When it comes to the decorations, there's a bunch of them. Starting with the tank decorations, you first of all get the Ancus. Now, the Ancus is also known as the elephant goad or the bull hook, and this is a tool which is employed by the Mahout in the handling and training of elephants. It consists of a hook, which is usually made of bronze or steel, which is attached to a 60 to 90 centimeter handle, ending in a tapered end. So overall, kind of an interesting piece. piece and obviously attached to elephants. The next one is the Piat. Now, the Piat is an anti-tank weapon designed by the British and used during World War II, known for its spring-loaded mechanism and also its not great use and quite hard handling when it came to World War II, but it also has some pretty interesting stories around it when it comes to it. But pretty interesting thing. I thought we already had the Piat. I'm guessing I was thinking of some other AT gun or AT piece of equipment. Then you've also got the SG-43. This is a Soviet era machine gun. Basically, it's a medium machine gun. It was used during the Second World War. It was the replacement for the Maxim machine gun, which is obviously very popular. It was introduced in 1943. It was used until 1968, and it was used in many different wars, including obviously the Second World War, the Korean War, and also the Vietnam War. It chambers 7.62 by 54 millimeter, which is pretty interesting, and also should come with a little tripod as well, which will be quite nice to see. There's also an elephant helmet, which is just a helmet with an elephant on it. It probably is for a specific army, but it looks pretty nice, and once again, always good to get the elephant theme in there. Then also there is a Browning M1919A6, which I know a lot of people will have been looking forward to. It's also lovely to see it in War Thunder, as the Brownings make up quite a lot of the machine guns for the Americans in Enlisted. The Naval Decoration once again hits it out of the park, and this is a literal armored elephant. It is absolutely amazing to look at, and I really hope it is animated. I really hope that it moves the trunk around. I really hope that maybe it, it rears up or something. That would be fantastic to see. But yeah, for Naval, if you haven't got the Naval Decorations, by the way, they are amazing. They are some of the best decorations around the place. And now you can get an actual elephant on your ship. That is absolutely amazing. Easily the best thing in the Battle Pass. And then also the avatar, or the profile picture, is really cool as well. It is known as the Cardicon gas mask, and it's basically a dude with a very heavy-duty gas mask on, and also one of the hats on, which looks like the tanker helmet from the Soviets. It's absolutely fantastic. It looks amazing. Definitely a really cool profile picture. And the last piece is a new decal, and this is obviously for the Warbond shop, the Sleepy Time Gal pinup, which is for the Battle Pass as well. Obviously, the Warbond shop is intrinsically attached to the Battle Pass, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is for the Warbond shop. If it isn't for that and it's just in the Battle Pass itself, then that's really nice. Usually you do get some decals inside the Battle Pass, and this one is pretty nice looking, and I'm sure there will be a few more as well. Also, at the same time, it seems like they are going to make sure that naval decorations are no longer hidden in battle, so it seems like they fixed that bug that they were having where they were being put on ground vehicles, which was quite funny. And overall, even though the vehicles in this Battle Pass don't interest me, all of the other parts of this seem really, really awesome, so definitely happy to see that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd just like to thank Merciless Reaper, Jerry Provolt, Mega Dino King, Professor X1718, Orange Tail, Sakoshi Tiger, Teddy, John Ryman, Universe, Eugens Terry, Ambrosius McClellan, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, Moxie, B. Young, and Derek R., Bareen, Lafouche, and Samuel Slick for supporting the channel.